Dave Joe once again for the Boxing Voice. Pleased to be joined by Tszyu from Down Under. How's it going, Tim?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good stuff. So, cracking on with it, I mean, last out in action in July this year against Steve Spark, very comfortable third round stoppage win. You're supposed to be fighting Zarafa. The fight didn't happen. Now, looking back, how disappointed were you? Because it was going to be a massive fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big fight in the making. The general public here in Australia really got behind it, and everyone wanted one thing, and that was for me to smash this guy. And they came up with all these different excuses, just excuses after excuses, and they flogged the fight a week before. So it's quite disrespectful, and we had to find a last minute replacement, and hats off to Steve Park for stepping up.
Good stuff. I mean, it was very comfortable for you. And after the fight as well, you called out a few names as well, such as England's very own Liam Smith, Danny Garcia, being two of the fighters that you called out. But now you're linked with a WBO World title shot against Brian Castano. So clearly your sights are on bigger things now, Tim. Is that fair to say? Yeah,
there's a few things in the mix. WBO has mandated me as the mandatory challenger for the WBO title, which means that Castano and Charlie get to fight. If that fight doesn't happen, then I'm the one that's coming in next. But look, I like to keep myself busy and active. I'm not here to sit around and wait for titles and all this. I'm here to fight whoever there is, whoever the biggest name is, and whatever the biggest fight is possible.
Yeah, I mean, Glenn, your manager, he said that it could be as early as February next year for your world title shot. I mean, how does that make you feel? Because it's round the corner, possibly, isn't it? If it does happen.
Yeah, it's exciting. But I definitely want to have another fight before that. And my promoter's planning a fight. We're planning someone, a big fighter from America as well coming. So we'll see what happens. Again, as I said before, I want just big fights. Something that interests me and excites me and makes me get up every morning. Good
stuff. Some of the comments that Castano has recently come out and said, are you bothered by it? I mean, he said stuff like Tim Tszyu is a good fighter, but I need a better fighter. Do you think he's overlooking you?
No, he's just look. They're not paying much attention, and I don't mind that because I like to come in with a bang and surprise them all. I'm not on the radar yet, but give me half a year and I'll be on the top of the list, and everyone's on the hit list.
Yeah, I mean, most of your wins, you're just smashing opponents away, to be fair. And if they're not on board now, maybe they will be later. So, looking back at the Castano and Charlo fight, I mean, that ended in a draw. Did you think he did enough to win the fight, Castano?
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought he came out with better combos. Charlo he was never in control of the fight. He never did anything. He landed a few big shots. The rounds that he won, he won convincingly. Besides that, I didn't see anything spectacular.
Yeah, because I think last time you and I spoke, you did say that Charlo, he's a good fighter, but he's not a great fighter.
Yeah, well, when I think of the Super Welterweight division back in the days, it was filled with the Trinidads, the Shea Moses, the De La Hoyas. Charlo's not one of those names.
Yeah. And did you watch the Manny Pacquiao fight against Dibiase? What did you think?
Look, I think good on Pacquiao for keep going. But you can tell that he's getting older. He's not the same Pacquiao as he used to be. the Pacquiao that fought Morales, the Pacquiao that fought De La Hoya. It's obviously not there. I think he's achieved so much in the sport, and good on him for keeping it going. I guess the hunger never leaves a fighter. Well, I guess once you're a fighter, you're always a fighter, and you always want to keep proving yourself wrong and keep proving everyone else wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't officially said he's going to retire yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the route they go down.
Yeah, I think he should. I think he's done enough. He's got nothing else to prove. He's made plenty of money, and he's one of the GOATs, the greatest of all time. So I think he's cemented his legacy as one of the greats of all time, and I don't think he needs to prove to anyone or to himself either anything.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Tim. Tim, before we just wrap up, what's your message for the fighters out there that you'd say that are overlooking you or just not giving you the respect that you deserve at this moment?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch them all silly, and I can't wait to get my hands on each one of them one by one. That's the message I'm giving out to all of them.
Good stuff, mate. Well, you let us know when the title shot actually does become a reality, and we'll be there. We'll be there for you anyway, mate.
Sweet. Thanks, mate.
Brilliant. Have a good one then, Tim.
Appreciate
you take care. Cheers.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. You
See
too.
you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.